Hello, everybody. Welcome to Fall River Media News. I'm your host, Dave Mead. I know I was supposed to do, but I'm still going to do a show on Wednesday at 6:30. But I want to do one right now because this one here cannot wait. So, just to again let you know. That Fall River Media News is just a talk show, and I've had it since 2015. So there's something here I want to discuss, and yep. So there's something here I wanted to discuss here. I had it. I just found it. I didn't realize at some point it was there. So um, reports from SRTA bus seeing big giant in ridership since the going fare free and services is faster. So that's what people are basically reporting right now. Key points: SRTA bus has been fully fared from free January 1st, 2024. Since then, the numbers of riders has increased more than 56%. Buses are on time more often since drivers no longer have to wait for people to pay when aborting. In 2024, the polls show that 66% of people support uh, fare-free bus. SRTA is the first full year of fares-free bus services has been successful, according to the Massachusetts Budget and Policy Center, which significant increase in ridership and better on-time services. And a majority of polls approved a new reports that released today from the MBPCA statewide tanks looks at dates from the Southeastern Regional Transit Authority since SRTA stopped collecting fares on January 1st, 2024. According to the numbers of people ride SRTA bus grew 56.5% from July to November 24th compared to the same prior in 2023. Ridership is also increasing significantly compared to other nearby regional bus systems that continue to charge fares. Moreover, the bus kept on schedule more than since drivers didn't have to wait for riders to pay for sitting. SRTA services is 10 cities and towns in Greater Fall River and Greater New Bedford and connect to two cities. It is using state funding for the Fair Share Amendment. Community calls the community calls the millionaires and tax to keep riders free until at least to June 3rd. But here is a closer look at the data and what it means. Express Services SRTA is started free faster rides between Fall River and New Bedford. What did SRTA stop collecting fares? SRTA's first pilot and transit program for holiday shopping seasons of November 21st days till December 21st. But let me see here. It's still not done yet here. Express services are starting free faster services between Fall River and New Bedford. SRTA's first pilot transit programs and holiday shoppings. That was good. I mean, I'm still not done reading. A state elevation was a successful, Express wrote. Pine Backstill policies directed by the MBPC in the reports that Massachusetts Department of Transportation elevates of the found that increasing ridership and tribute to the free fares true, not that the experiment was too short for closure results. This program returns on January 1st, 2024, but 6 months SRTA extended another physical year until June 30th. But SRTA ridership is up even compared to other nearby bus systems, according to the reports of SRTA data. There were more than 2.7 million riders. 2.7 million riders on SRTA fixed routes bus systems in 2024. I'm still going. The numbers of SRTA bus riders has also increased suddenly. Significantly every quarter from just over 5,580,000 in the first quarter for the physical 24, but 87,400 in the first quarter and the physical of 2025 is not in 2025. For this year, a 56.5 increase. So right now in 2025, it's 56 point. What did I say it was? 0.5% increase. And that's a lot, okay, for SRTA. So we don't know. I mean, they might, they might, do the free fare. We don't know yet, okay, because since it's increasing like that, I mean, I have a total feeling that they're going to, they're not going to bring back the fare. I have a feeling that they're not going to bring. I may be wrong, but I have a feeling that they're not bringing back the fares prior to fiscal 2025. The MBPC noted that SRTA's ridership is growing significantly. Ridership on the Cape Cod Regional Transit Authority, Greater Attleboro, Taunton, Transit Authority, and Greater Attleboro, Taunton Regional Transit Authority buses growing by only 3.9% and 4.4% respectively. The group said that while both CCRTA and GATRA is also funding from millionaires' tax of these services and still charges fares. Oh. Bus riders are timed more often, according to the MBPC reports by SRTA data. Eliminating fares seems to have helped bus drivers save time. In the first quarter of fiscal 2024, buses were on time and 87% of the time in the first quarter of 2025. That improves 90%, and that's a lot. Okay, that is a hell of a lot. So, I mean, the MPTA reports times for savings, not having to collect fares since the drivers do not have to wait as long when picking up passengers before moving to the next stop. Not having to collect fares may also make a driver's job safer and better. To report state that organize challenges, recruiting, and retaining bus drivers can be easy when bus drivers can focus on traveling and greeting passengers rather than unpleasant and sometimes dangerous intersections over fare payment. Bus drivers don't split their attentions between driving and guarding against people sneaking in the back doors. Backdale wrote, "Yeah, wow, man. People sometimes sneak in. I see it for myself. I mean, when I'm on a bus or when I'm getting to go onto the bus, I see people, trying to, sneak in by the back, and I let the bus drivers know, hey, they're sneaking through the back there. But hey, you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go, because the bus driver has to have every count. You know what I'm saying? It has to have a count for everything. So that's why they prefer people go by the front. State Senator Michael Roderick D. from Westport and chairman of the Senate committee weigh-in means that states that made transportation funding top priority in the state of 2025 budget, but this is especially important to help support and elevate the cost of burning from our transportation workforce in the South Coast. And he stated, many of our residents is relating public transit to get their job, medical appointments, and school, and grocery stores, and so many more daily life necessary. That state Senator Ma I gotta change glasses here. Hold on. Residents rely on rely on public transit to get their job and medical appointments in school and the grocery stores, and so many more delays. Life is necessarily that the state senator more Monte D. New Bedford funding this service is provide a real immediate impact on positively improved lives. SRTA makes it bus services totally free for a month. But here's how to take a ride. SRTA bus services is free for a half of a year. Here is how travels free across the South Coast. the free rides from SRTA bus services has been extended here. How to try transit itself. SRTA bus free. Thank you to the millionaires. Tax. What else is paying for it? Well, I want to elaborate a little bit on this because I think having free bus fares. I think it's been it's been up there. So my opinion, my opinion on all this. I think SRTA should continue on free bus services. If it went up that high, 56.4%, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I think that's what I said. But I think SRTA should continue on free services. I think so. I would actually support it because if it's that if it's doing that good, and if the buses are on time, so I think doing that. But I really like to hear from a lot of other people too. You know what I'm saying? So not only my opinion, I rather hear from other people too. So and if other people want to weigh in on this conversation, go right ahead. I'm up for a conversation right now. I mean, so I don't know if who's got the I don't know who's got the conversation, but I think though SRTA, I think they should continue on without the fares if it's doing that good. You know what I'm saying? So if it's doing that good, hey, something. I mean, let it be. And if if I mean, this is why I got one person on. So and if that person wants to weigh in on on the conversation I just was just having just now, go for it, man. Because you know something, if SRTA is doing that great, I think they should just keep the fares buses for free if the buses are being on time like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's my guess. You know what I'm saying? So, and sometimes you normally don't hear this from me. You know what I'm saying? But by the way of looking at the numbers of SRTA, 56.4%. I mean, that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? That is a lot, and ridership already increased. So, in 2025. So, my opinion, but it goes without saying. You know what I'm saying? I will support the support the free fare again if SRTA makes it happen. You know what I'm saying? So because it is. I mean, if it's doing that good and the buses are on time, yeah, sure, why not? You know what I'm saying? I would. I totally agree. You know what I'm saying? So I totally agree. And normally, I don't. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I look at the numbers. I look at the statistics. I look at what's what's there. You know what I'm saying? And if they're saying the numbers are growing, and if they're saying that ridership increased up like that, go for it, man. Do the free fares again. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I mean, it's if you think that it's going to happen, you know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. So I don't know if anybody else has an opinion on that, but I wish somebody gives me something over here on my messenger thing over here. So, I mean, it's it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Hey, unless people get to save money, you know what I'm saying, and go places. Hey, look at they did from January 1st to June 2025. So I mean, the way they're talking, that SRTA is doing very well and increasing in riderships, and the buses are not late; they're always on time. So, I mean, which is good. If they want to put that out there, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? So, and to me, I would actually think so. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what I wanted to actually say today because SR, as soon as I saw that, I said, "Look," I said, "You know what?" I said, I have to, go on, and I have to, talk about this because if I don't, people are not going to know what's going on. So, but it's good to know that SRTA is. It's good to know that SRTA ridership is increased in significant. So, I mean, I would say go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if anybody else that has an opinion about it, but actually go for it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, SRTA, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Go for the free rides, free bus fares again. I mean, hey, if you want to fill your buses up, fine, go for it. If you think it's working and it's helping out, good, go for it. So, I mean, you got my support. You know what I'm saying? I'll support it. You know what I'm saying? I just got done looking at the numbers. The numbers are really significant, really good. I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I want to know what everybody else's opinion on this. If they can write their opinion right down on my messenger, or do it on a replay on this video. So it's awesome. You know what I'm saying? And so most people may not agree, but most people may not agree. But something. But to me, hey, something. If they're saying that SRTA the bus riders are increasing, go for it. I say go for it. You know what I'm saying? And I'll throw my support with it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, because myself and my family, we take buses and stuff too. So, and I take buses from work home. Sometimes I go to New Bedford. Sometimes I travel all over the place. And for me, I see an increase in bus and I see an increase myself. I see the buses filling up myself. You know what I'm saying? So I do. And that's why I take pictures and videos, of the inside the bus because I see it. You know what I'm saying? And that's perfect. That's good. You know what I'm saying? So I see it. You know what I'm saying? So and I see a good increase, like the New Bedford bus. New Bedford bus is always full every single time, every day. Even when it's not check day, even when people are not getting their food stamps, that bus is still full. Okay. All the buses are still full. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you cannot even get a seat on the bus. Sometimes you got to stand over the line. You know what I'm saying? So I mean it's awesome. But I've been seeing an increase in that too. So by looking at the numbers and the numbers that I read out, you can see that the ridership is coming up. You know what I'm saying? So if they may get another grant. Hopefully, if they do, they may. I'm not. Don't hold me to this, but they may. Not bring not bring the bus fares back. So they may not. So, and in my opinion, I think that's a great idea. You know what I'm saying? So people can save money and go places. Why not? You know what I'm saying? SRTA is well funded by the federal government. You know what I'm saying? So they're well funded and that's good. You know what I'm saying? So that is awesome. And less cars on the road in the city. Yeah. I know I can see that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I really I want to hear what opinion your opinions on this free fare. If they go true with it again, you know what I'm saying? So if they go true with this again in 2025, I want to hear people's opinions on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I see I see an increase. I do. I see an increase. I see the increase, and I knew it that they were gonna put it in the paper. You know what I'm saying? So if you're seeing an increase in ridership, then let me tell you something. You know, you're gonna know right off the bat, okay, that they're gonna do the free fares again. You're gonna know that. So let's see. He says, I think it's a good thing, but especially in low income families and homeless, it's cheaper enough for the buses. Well, yeah. I mean, if you got Lloyd said that if you have um, if you got free fares, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's I mean, you ain't gonna have if you got free fares. If you got free fares, the buses are gonna be on time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it is gonna be saying that in a good way. No, but that's all right. That's fine. You know what I'm saying, Lloyd? That's fine. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? So I respect that. I respect your opinion. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. You know what I'm saying? And you know because the buses are always on time, and I've been seeing that myself. You know what I'm saying? I've been actually seeing that myself, and having free fares is a great idea. You know what I'm saying? And they always get funded though by the federal government. So I mean, if you're putting $1.25, or if you're buying a Charlie card for $40 and everything else stuff, all that money that you put in the fare, that thing, it doesn't amount up to anything. Sometimes a fare could hold $20, sometimes it could hold 30. You know what I'm saying? It all depends. You know what I'm saying? How many people ride the bus. So I mean, at that point, you know what I'm saying? But having a free fare is good. Good. David, it seems days in Fall River makes it honor to get for everybody with a bus. It is not cheap to use. It is not cheaper to use it, right? Well, I mean, fares were $1.50. If you went to go get a Charlie card, it cost you $40. Uh, but if you went to get a if you bought a ticket for 10 days, for 10-day ride, it probably cost you about what, $5 maybe. I don't know. I haven't done that in a while. So no, I'm not saying that the price has changed. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that the price has changed. But what I'm saying is that it would. What I'm saying is though that it would. Oh, I get you. So I'm not saying that the price has changed, but what I'm saying is that the prices would be still, even if the fares did come back, it'd be a dollar. It'd be $1.50. You know what I'm saying? Still, it'd be $1.50. The prices would never change. It would never. But what I'm saying is that um, the increase in ridership, like I said, let me pull up the whole thing again, and I will let me pull it up. Well, what I'm saying here is SRTA bus has been fully fare free since January 1st of 2024. But since then, the numbers of riders has increased more than 56%. Buses are on time more often since the drivers are no longer have to wait for people to pay when boarding. In 2024, the polls show 66% of people support fare-free buses. SRTA is the first full year of fare-free. Bus services has been successfully according to the Massachusetts Budget and Policy Center, with significant increase in ridership and better on-time services, and majority of the people's poll approved. A report released today from the MBPCA statewide think tank look at dates from the South Coast Regional Transit Authority since SRTA's first stopped collecting fares on January 1st, 2024. According to the numbers of the people riding SRTA bus grew 56.5% from July to November 24th, compare the same prior in 2023. Ridership has also increased significantly compared to other nearby regional bus systems that continues to change fares moreover buses and kept on schedule more than since drivers didn't have to wait for riders to pay before sitting. SRTA serves 10 cities and towns in Greater Fall River and Greater New Bedford, and connect two cities. It is using state funding for the Fair Share Amendment, communities calling the millionaire's tax, to keep riders free until at least June 30th. Here is a closer look at the dates, what it means. Express Services SRTA free faster ride between Fall River and New Bedford. When SRTA stops collecting fares, SRTA is first pilot transit programs in holiday shoppings and seasons in November of shopping seasons from November 25 and December 31st. That was in 2022. A state elevation it was successfully experiment wrote by Pine Baxter, Policies Director at the MBPCA, and the reports of a Massachusetts Department of Transportation elevation for funds and increasing ridership attribute to free fares, thought not that the experiment was too short for closure results, but the program returned on January 1st in 2024 for the 6 months. SRTA later extended another fiscal year until June 30th. A man that the buses would make a way past and moral, but SRTA ridership is up compared to another nearby bus system. According to the reports that SRTA dates, there were more than 2.7 million riders on SRTA fixed routes bus systems in 2024. That's up for 2.2 million in 2023 and 2 million the year before. The numbers of SRTA bus riders has also increased steadily and successfully every quarter from the over 55 5,580 in the first quarter for the fiscal 2024, almost 87,400 in the first quarter of fiscal 2025, and a 56.5% increase. That's a lot. That is a lot. SRTA is also running demand services for disabled people in all 10 cities and towns, which has also been fare free. That services also becomes that services that's has also been far fare free. That services also became more popular for the 23,000 riders in the first quarter of fiscal 2024 to almost 30,000 in the same prior of fiscal 2025. The MBPC noted that SRTA ridership is growing significantly. Ridership is on the Cape Cod Regional Transit Authority and Greater Attleboro Taunton Regional Transit Authority bus services is growing by only 3.9% and 44.4% rapidly. The group said that while both SRTA and GATRA also getting funding from millionaires tax, those services still charging fares. Bus riders is on time more than according to the MBPC reports by SRTA data. Eliminating fares seems to have helped bus drivers save time. In the first quarter of fiscal of 2024, buses were on time at 87% of the time in the first quarter of 2025. They improve of 90%. And that's a lot, okay? That is a lot, okay? So I'm going to tell you, okay? I want to tell you this, that we are going to have, okay, another free services in 2025. So we might, you know what I'm saying? We might, according to the data from 2024, 2023, all the way down to 2025. According to the data, the numbers, okay, and I've seen increases in ridership myself. I ride the bus. I post up pictures on Facebook and everything. I post videos. I've seen ridership increase, boom, rapidly, just like that. Okay, I've seen it. And you know something, and having that kind of ridership, right, will benefit the people in the greater Fall River, the low income families, the ones that cannot afford a fare. You know what I'm saying? But ridership. You know what I'm saying? Low income families. Okay, and I totally agree that we should have more free bus rides. Okay, free fares. If they want to take the free the fares away, that's fine too, because they do get funding from the federal government. They do, and that's great. You know what I'm saying? So I throw my support into that. You know what I'm saying? Fall River Media News will throw Fall River Media knows your local news podcast will throw support towards that. Why not? Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said I need opinions. You know what I'm saying? I need someone who has great opinion. Oh, I get it now. More people are using the services now more than ever. Well, know why? Because those numbers do not add up. Well, the numbers. Well, I'm going to give you that, okay? But the numbers add up. You know what I'm saying those numbers add up. And let me tell you something. When you have numbers like that, okay, that is a plus for SRTA, for SRTA. Okay, that is a plus. Okay, when you have numbers like that. Okay, and when numbers show that they're saying that there's an increase in bus and increase in ridership, they may have free bus services again. Okay, I don't know. I mean, well, we'll have to take a look at the numbers again. You know what I'm saying? And the only way we find out about numbers is because when you go on the bus, the fare box is right there. Only the fare box tells you the numbers. Okay, they get the numbers off the box and they compare numbers to others, and they say, "Wow," you know what I'm saying? And it is, it is. It's SRTA is doing great when it comes to the buses are on time, the buses are not late. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, so it's always on time. So with that being said, I got a few more things to do. It's 8:38 p.m. But I'm coming on Wednesday, and and I'm going to be talking about a lot of other things too. Just to let you know that the wildfires in Los Angeles continues. Rapidly. So it's actually burning in other places too. So I'll be talking about that on Wednesday too, about the wildfire again. And I'm going to tell you that I'm going to tell you that President-elect Donald Trump already talked to Gavin Newsom, and he agreed to sign a paper. He agreed to sign a paper to rebuild over there, so he agreed to it. You know what I'm saying? So we're waiting. We're waiting for that. You know what I'm saying? And also Trump said if Gavin Newsom goes back on his word, he will not get any funding at all. So because Gavin Newsom agreed to sign to sign a paper, so we can so they can get some funding over there in Los Angeles, California. So I saw that. You know what I'm saying? You know, so we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But in my opinion, I think Gavin Newsom is going to, the governor over there from the state. I think he's, going to sign the papers because he wants to rebuild again. You know what I'm saying? So he wants to rebuild that whole entire thing again. So I'm gonna watch that closely and see. You know what I'm saying? But hey, so because Gavin Newsom agreed to work with Trump, work with President Donald Trump he agreed to it. You know what I'm saying? So let's hope that he holds his agreement. But anyway, guys, hey, I want to thank some of you guys weighing in on all this. These numbers from SRTA that I threw out there at you. So thank you guys for weighing in. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to get you guys to download StreamYard, the app, so you guys can, we can share a screen together here. You know what I'm saying? When I'm on, you know what I'm saying? And so we can, you know what I'm saying? And share a screen so we can talk about, issues, talk about things that are really happening. So I'm hoping that you guys some point download the Stream app. You know what I'm saying? And it's a duck. So if you download it, you get in it. You can be my guest. I could talk side by side or talk underneath how it works. I don't know. But hey, I mean, if you guys are up to doing that, that's fine. Let's see here. I want to see here what else is going on here. I just want to talk about one more thing before I remember. I don't know if you guys remember the Kerr Mill fire. I do. You know what I'm saying? I was just a kid then. Former man convicted in the city murder denied parole after being released on two occasions. Yeah. So let's see here. What else is going on? Major blue cities may be silent after illegal immigrants are using shelters to criminal activities. Of course, you know what I'm saying. And who wouldn't you think that and who would you think that that the undocumented illegal aliens wasn't going to use any shelters for criminal activities like guns, drugs, and fentanyl and all that kind of nonsense, right? So, um, but I mean, who wouldn't think that? And who wouldn't think that would happen? You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's sad. 19-year-old charged in connection with a fatal shooting in New Bedford. So I mean, with all this stuff going on, uh, yeah. So former Portuguese restaurant damaged by fire set reopening to dates after setback. Yeah. Well, I hope they open back up again. Senator calls for reform after illegal immigrants arrested with AR-15s and fentanyl in a shelter, man. Wow. This is what I was just talking about. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how can you basically trust these people? You know what I'm saying? Fentanyl, AR-15s and stuff like that. It's just dramatic wondering, okay? It's just traumatic wondering, okay, why the Democrats wants to take our guns away. You know what I'm saying? Because of stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Because of stuff like this. Okay. And you know something? It's not even our fault. You know what I'm saying? You know, the governor, supported these people. You know what I'm saying? The governor supported these people, and she made a mess of the whole entire thing. Okay, instead of saying, "Hey, look, you know what? We don't have the funding, we don't have the money to support these people. Let's send these people back to where they came from." You know what I'm saying? These documents. You know what I'm saying? The ones that don't have green cards. Let's send them back. But no, she wanted to continue on finding funding for them, trying to help them out. And you know what the results were? Go into a shelter and you're finding AR-15s and you're finding fentanyl, drugs, and all kinds of stuff and stolen stuff in the shelter. Come on. You know that they were using the shelter for cover. Okay. More Healy, I mean, you knew it. Okay. You knew that from the beginning. And now, something? And shame on you, because you know what? You're the one that supported these people. Okay. You're the one that supported these people. So now we have to the Republican Party, we have to clean up your mess. Okay. Your entire mess. Okay. That's what we have to do. The Republican Party, we have to clean up your mess. Okay. Because of your screw up. Okay. We have to clean up your mess. We have to clean up the Democrats' mess all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because these people, they don't know how to do anything right. Okay. They say that the Republicans don't know how to do nothing right. Hey, don't throw rocks at glass houses. Don't, because your people are just as bad. But you know what? Now the Republicans, now we have to get in there. We have to straighten all this out. and stuff, and we have to build a wall. We got to send all these people back and everything, and make sure we have to keep the National Guards down there. They keep pushing them back over the wall so they don't come over again. You know what I'm saying? So we got to keep doing that. You know what I'm saying? For a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And as we speak, they're putting up the wall anyway. You know what I'm saying? So basically. And yeah, so 30-year-old Fall River man accused of potentially crashing into bank multiple times. Oh, check this out. This dude, man, crashing into the banks multiple times while he's being charged for bank robbery. So, I mean, he is. And reckless driving. Melania Trump says she is packing ready to move back into the White House. Oh, you gotta love her, man. Haley signed a bill to deliver and final push. 8 convicted murderers while young adults become first to be paroled under new SJC decision. So if you're a convicted murderer, right? So you get to have parole. Immigrants is fair police involvement in the Trump deportation arrest and put the state law ban on it. Top story on South Coast Rail and housing reversal by the MBTA zoning laws uphold. I'd like to see how that's going to work out. Homeless woman, 80, finally recovers $10,000 in Social Security checks after 16 years providing people, she said. And I am in my 70s and moving to Panama for the retirement, and I date men 10 years younger than me because I don't. Yeah. Okay. Super. Local man granted parole within a condition that Bristol County murder. Immigrants fret over Islam appointments by scheduling after Trump inauguration. Well, fire in California could impact insurance rates in Massachusetts. Yeah, nice. Massachusetts Governor Maura Healey now welcomes Trump's help with legal immigrants. Yay! About time. So yep. So she is now now she wants to work with Trump now to get rid of these people. Hooray! Already. Yeah. So now she's gonna work with Trump now. Welcomes Trump's help. Wow! Awesome! Wow! That is great. Now they got Maura Healey working with Trump now. Cool. New hardship recovery loans programs get up to $40,000 in assets. Fall River police arrested a juvenile with a loaded handgun. Awesome. Tragedy for Tiger Woods' ex-girlfriend. Wonder what happened with that. Western Massachusetts gas prices will drop below $3. Awesome. Glad to hear that. Construction company owner sentenced for tax and insurance fraud. Hey, about time. President Biden brags about disastrous Africans pullout during the speech. Plantier will pay you $45 a year plus health benefits and travel expense and 401k to drive this. They want you to drive a peanut truck. Haley's interest in reversing shelter laws intense. Oh. Bay State raises families' how Massachusetts ranking. Wow. I really don't want to know. Blue state countries ingoes ISIS and detainers against legal immigrants are charged with rape. Massachusetts. Let me see here. Let's see what's going on here. Jimmy Carter once stayed his overnights in the safe of Massachusetts town, Mr. Carter. Top stories in Fall River Diocese and Freetown Lakeville schools sues over taunting child rapists. Oh. Does President-elect have any power before Inauguration Day? Yes, he does. LA fire, live update on Trump's team and discussing the LA trip for President-elect, reports insane. Well, Fall River homeowner says bye to high power bills and in your pay over 99 cents. $99. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis sent a message on document population. Massachusetts leader rejects to change you may be seeing soon after Trump's inauguration. Massachusetts man charged with federal narcotics offense. Should I take Social Security at 67? Go for it, lady. If you worked, you deserve it. Former residents with a $20 million more debits are liable for forgiveness. Taunton has welcomed new community space to downtown. Good. What is to how about women are marching coming to Boston Common on January 18th? What the hell is this about? Women's Marching People March will take place on Saturday, January 18th to 11 a.m. on the corner of Charles Street and Beacon Street in Boston. See what they demonstrators chanting they're participating in a women's march through Boston Common and a November 2nd Aaron Clark Globe staff. I really styles of march advocating for women's rights and reproduction for freedom is coming to Boston weekends. Oh well. I'm not saying that I don't agree, but I mean, it is what it is. But I'm going to pass that up. Women's rights. I mean, it all depends. It all depends. But like I said, I don't agree with abortion, so that I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? So I don't agree. I don't agree. People having kids and and getting and then decide later on that they want to they want to get an abortion. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with that. And I've had countless of arguments because of it. So, but you know what? As a father, a grandfather, and I've always I've always was against it ever since I was young. You know what I'm saying? So I was always against it, and it still stands with me. So, but anyways, that's not the point. So that's not what the show's about today. Let me see here. You gotta find something else over here. Mike Johnson suggests federal aid for California could come with an addition attached. Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't want to help California now? You know what I'm saying? Who wouldn't want to help California? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think helping California is a great cause. You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion. So Nick Stone, my buddy, great guy. Come on, Dave, obrigado. Yeah, I do Duolingo and stuff too, and yeah, pretty good at it, obrigado, obrigado means thank you. But I'm still learning, so I'm still learning the the translate things. You know what I'm saying with Duolingo. People should try Duolingo. It's really good. But anyways, everyone, it's 8:58, and gave you guys a little bit of extra time today because I really wanted to talk about the SRTA and how everything's gonna go. Dad killed four old. Oh, what's something here? Wait! Breaking. Here, breaking news, baby, breaking news. Here it comes. Dad murdered son. Dad killed 4-year-old son after boy asked him to leave the bedroom during an argument. Cop saying, "Ooh." JD Vance, breaking JD Vance, Hollywood icon Tom Selleck said that President Donald Trump. Well, yes, because he is going to Los Angeles, California, and Governor Newsom, or whatever his name is, he said that he signed he said he's going to sign the agreement. If he doesn't sign the agreement, he doesn't get no funding. But if he signs the agreement, then he will get funding. Briefing could sooner be those who use of air long time sooner customers and wasn't much of a surprise to make internet connection. Let's see here. So that's see what else is going on. Hot jobs in the city. 19-year-old pleaded not guilty. I wonder what he pleaded not guilty for. Bristol County District Attorney Tom Quinn, 3, has announced that the arrest has been made in connection with the fatal shooting in Krasno Moscow at the Moon Lounge at the Grill on January 11th. A 19-year-old Celeste Vero of New Bedford was arrested Sunday night and charged with first-degree murder and unlawful possession of a firearm and carrying a loaded firearm. 2 counts of assault and battery of a firearm. Virgil was arraigned on Monday morning in New Bedford in District Court, where he pleaded not guilty and was held without bail because they know he's guilty. In February of 2024, Virgil was changed into Brock Avenue and convenience stores on the shooting. No injuries were reported by low vehicles and substance damages. According to Deputy District Attorney Jennifer Soares, approximately 1:24 a.m. Saturday, New Bedford, police responded to North Lounge Grilling, located at 1621 Ashland Avenue, for a report of a shooting inside of the business. Yeah, this was in 2024, so I'm not even interested in 2024 right now. Right now, I'm interested in 2025 because that is the year that I like to do my show. You know what I'm saying? So, but so yeah, Governor Healy's breaking free, man, from these undocumented immigrants, and she's going to join Trump's team. And that's good. I mean, yeah, she wants his help, and and if you ask for his help, he'll give you the help that you need. You know what I'm saying, and that's it. But I mean, she's gotta want it. know what I'm saying? Governor Moore Healy is going to join the Trump, and with the deportation. So with the deportation, at first he didn't want to, but now after hearing that there was guns and drugs and shelters by these undocumented illegal aliens, now she's asking for Trump's help, and so is Governor Gavin Newsom is also asking for Trump's help too. You know what I'm saying? So Trump told him, look, you sign this, we help you with this. If you don't sign this, then we don't help you with that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we have to work together, okay? Regardless, we have to work together. You know what I'm saying? Whether you agree or disagree, we have to work together. You know what I'm saying? As, we have to. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, Los Angeles is, still ongoing winds over there. It's making its own, you know what I'm saying? So it's still traveling, but the fire department over there, all the firefighters and stuff that's over there from different places, I want to thank them for being over there, you know what I'm saying? So I want to thank the fire department from from different states going over there and helping out. You didn't save much, but hey, but thank you for your service over there, and we appreciate great gratitude what you guys do over there. You know what I'm saying, and poking out the fires over there. You didn't have to go over there, but you guys did because you thought it was the right thing to do. And today, for what I heard, we had 23 fire trucks down in Los Angeles that was supposed to be fixed. I think, guys, 23 of them. Yes. Matter of fact, I got a video of them, so I'll probably put it up on Facebook. You guys probably listen to it later. 23, I think he said 23 fire trucks were broken down, and they never got fixed because of the budget shortage, because of the governor from Los Angeles cut the budget. You know what I'm saying? So he cut the budget just to help the illegal aliens out. But now, hey, lesson learned. You know what I'm saying? So lesson learned. Trump talked to him. Trump's going to go take the tour. Trump's going to say, hey, look, you're going to sign a piece of paper saying that, you came to us, you asked us for help, we're going to help you, okay? And, but you have to sign the paper first. No paper, no funding. And that's that. Hey, we're not going to pass out funding, okay? We're not going to pass out funding if he's not going to sign the paper. You know what I'm saying? So Trump wants it in writing, and that's it. So if I was the mayor, if I was the president of the United States, hey, you want help from me? You sign this, you get my help. You don't sign it, you don't get my help. And that's the end of that. I would do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Because a long time ago, the Los Angeles governor screwed Donald Trump a lot over. Okay, he did. He helped, but he also screwed him over too. You know what I'm saying? So, but he's willing to work. Trump ain't all that bad. Trump ain't all bad at all. He's willing to negotiate. You know what I'm saying? And certain things. You know what I'm saying? He's willing to. He sees how bad Los Angeles is, so he's willing to help. You know what I'm saying? So so Trump is not an asshole, like jerk like that. You know what I'm saying? So you would want the same thing, right? You would want to have something signed first, before doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, you sign this, I do that. I help you with the funding. I'm not going to give you funding. Then all of a sudden, I give you funding. Why aren't you signing this? And then you can say, oh, I was the one that did all this and got the funding. No, you signed a piece of paper. Yeah. Yeah. No, you know what the old saying is? Screw me once, screw me 2 times. You're not going to do it the third time. That's how that works. So basically, so but anyways, let's see what else is going on here. Yeah, whoa, Trump is blasting in California leaders of wildfire continues. Getting rid of the fees and unusual 1 month rent will make it possible for more young people, seniors, and families to stay in Massachusetts, Healy said on Monday, which would be today. So she said that she actually said that today that she will. Let me see this here. Day after the flood, for a possibility of Massachusetts Governor Moore Healey dropped in a personal proposal to get rid of the broking fees, which can add thousands of dollars to the cost of renting apartments. Broking fees are unfair to cost for renters, and they should not be on the hook to pay for someone they did someone but they didn't hire, Healy said in the statement here in office released on Monday afternoon. The announcement comes ahead to Healy's announcement state Commonwealth addresses to joint sessions in the State House and Senators on Thursday night. Governor used an annual address to sketch out their priorities and for the upcoming year. Good. I mean, she did. You know what I'm saying? So, but hey, like I said, we all have to work together, and we all have to, we have to do the Republicans. We have to, as Republicans, we have to do our due diligence too. You know what I'm saying? We have to help out as well. You know what I'm saying? We can't, say, hey, you know what? We're not, but we have to. But hey, that's a good push. I went up a little bit overtime here today. It's 9:09. And it's almost time for me. So, but then it's 9:10. So, hey, everybody, this is Dave Mead for Media News, your local news source on podcast. Looking to hear you say, hey, Dave, I already downloaded the Stream app on my phone, so now I can go live with you when I'm sitting in my neighborhood, sitting in my, when I'm sitting in my house, right? So, you can be a guest on my show. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I like guests. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, hey, take care, and again, thank you all for watching. And I'll be on Wednesday night at 6:30, and I'll be also talking about the wildfire, and see how that's going, and to see how that's going, and I'll be talking also about different other things too as well. You know what I'm saying? Not the same things, but different other things. But take care. Have a great night. This is Dave Mead for Media News, your local news podcast, and and I was thinking about let's see what the weather's going to be too. So the weather was nice today. Let's see what the weather is bringing us today. Oh, it is 36 annual, mostly cloudy, day 41, night 27, 36, 36, 35, 34, 33, 31, 31, 30, 29, 28 and 28. So this is tonight's. So again, I had to give you the weather. I should have done that first, but I didn't. My fault. So but anyways, take it easy. Have a great night. Again, this is Dave Mead, Forward Media News. I will talk to you on Wednesday at 6:30, and we'll check on we'll continue checking on Los Angeles, and hope that Los Angeles is doing well now, and poking out those fires. You know what I'm saying? So, and we will also be checking in with President-elect Donald Trump. We'll be checking in with him. I'll check in with him. I'll be seeing what he's doing, and every time he posts things, I'll be seeing what he's doing too as well, and see how see if the governor of the state of Los Angeles is did sign that paper. So I'll be checking in with that. So on Wednesday, and every other day too as well. But take care. Dave Mead, Forward Media News. Have a great night, everybody. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Lloyd and KO Merchandise. And Lloyd, KO Merchandise again. Yeah, you guys are awesome. I'm gonna mark you guys here as stars. So let me see here. Let me see if I can actually do that. Yeah, guys are good. Guys are good with stars here. I get it. You know. So I mark you guys with stars. So take care, everybody. Have a great one, and we'll see you at Wednesdays. We'll see you Wednesday at 6:30.